Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, about 7:45. Kevin is coming down. He'll be here shortly. I'm back from my 2-day hiatus, and I'm going to go back to work on this silver bike. It's closed up, no oil yet in the primary, but we're ready to. We did this. We did the timing. Timing's dead nuts on. Bike wasn't running that wonderfully when I left it Monday. But while I was on hiatus, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, sat straight up and said, oh my gosh, I'll bet you I left the choke on. So when I got home yesterday evening, I came out here and the choke was on. So when Kevin gets here, we're going to do another start and see how it runs with the choke properly off. And I'll adjust the pilot air jet mixture and see how it sounds. Now, that's as far as we can go right now because the clutch cable on this bike is too short by about 5 inches. So I've ordered a new stock clutch cable. They use the shorter ones for the clip-on bars. And so I ordered a new clutch cable, and that's as far as we can go right now. Other than that, it's coming along very nicely. In the meantime, let's see. What to do, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. We might stick this Beezer up there. It's a theoretically get it running, check it out type situation. That's a logical next step. Still trying to get up enough courage to do the isolastics on this bike. It's a big job, and I'm not looking forward to it. The 441 is sitting here, just waiting to break my leg. And the yellow bike, the news from England is that they have actually shipped the cable. No feedback yet on the actual speedometer. So it's still sitting here waiting on the electronic speedometer and electronic speedometer cable. That's where we are. Oh, as an addendum, the 650 Triumph that went out of here last week running like a top, I got an email, a few hour text from the gentleman who owns it, showing me a huge puddle of oil underneath of it. And he said, this is probably not a good thing. And I got to admit, huge puddle of oil under a motorcycle is probably not a good thing. It's a technical term, not a good thing. So I told him to get it back over here as quickly as possible. And it's either going to be something very simple, straightforward, or it's going to be a major crisis. We'll see when it gets here. And the green Norton Fastback over at the custom seat company, they have called a stop. They tried to get the seat pan to fit properly and had a welder looking at modifying it. And the welder says, no, he can't do anything with it because the tabs that come down behind these knobs aren't strong enough to support the seat. Well, they don't support the seat. They keep the seat from flying off. The seat sits on the frame. So I'm going to go over there probably this afternoon and take a look at the bike and see if I can understand the welder's hesitancy. And so that one's still sitting there waiting for a custom seat, and I just need to make the custom seat maker and the welder comfortable with making the seat and just letting it sit on the bike, being held down by the polished knobs, not being held up by the polished knobs. So I'll try to get that done today. Oh yeah, and this afternoon I still have to print out all my P&L and general ledger and all this stuff for my tax lady, so it's going to be a full day. So that's where we are. Yeah, just wait for Kevin to get here and we'll start this bike. Oh, that sounds sweet. We turned the choke. We've got the bike started on choke. It's been chilly here. And warmed it up. It's now off of choke, no choke. I've got about, I'm going to guess, about 1100 RPM idle there because I don't have a tack. It's a nice idle. Comes off idle beautifully. That's darn noisy. But boy, that thing sounds good. All right. Well, at this point in time, we're just waiting for a new clutch cable. The one that's on there was about 4 to 5 inches short. Couldn't make the bend, couldn't connect both ends. So I've got a new one on order, and that's it, isn't it? We got nothing outstanding, right?
Just dress it out.
Dress it out and put fresh oil in the primary, and when we adjust the clutch, and wow, it's going to look nice. It sounds good.